Welcome back to PetalQ AZ220 Microsoft Azure IoT Developer Lab, and now we are focusing on Lab AK06 Automatic Enrollment of Devices in DPS Device Provisioning Service. By now you should know what DPS means. Alright, without further delay, we are going to make sure you have logged into your portal Azure. Make sure that you have your IoT references, unique ID, ID hub, your DPS detail, Azure storage account detail, region, resource group, and ID school. Okay, and let's move into lab 6 straight to the. So here you are clicking on Azure Cloud Shell and getting it ready. Similar to Lab 4 and Lab 5 practice, today or now we are going to do the same step. We're going to upload Lab 6. So in my case, I already have Lab, my file Lab, and then locate your Lab 6, go to Setup. Click on this and click Open. I am not going to click on Open because I have already done this. And if I were to click on LS, and if you were following through my previous lab, or if you have done up to Lab 5, you will see Lab 5, Lab 6, and then the Lab 4, 5, and Lab 6 setup document. Alright, so and now what you're going to do, remember, same step, make directory, move the setup file to the directory by putting this one and enter, and then you go into the CD Lab 6. So when I go to CD Lab 6, you see here, you see these two files. In your case, you don't see that. So now you're going to do what? You're going to change the permission, you're going to pick it all, and then you're going to click on Open Editor, locate your Lab 6, and click on Setup. Make sure you change your ID and your location. Once that's done, you go back, you click on this dot, save, and then you close editor. Okay, and you copy this statement and paste it here. So it will install the setup and you will have a build log over there. Let's move to the exercise 2. We are generating a certificate in Azure portal. You would be seeing, let's move out. Okay, I'm going back the home. Right here you are seeing it prompting. So at this part of it, you're going to click C, D, and curly braces and enter. CD space, curly braces, enter. Okay, I've done that, meaning to say whichever. Let me show you. I can show you Lab 6. What happens when you click that? You are brought back to the root directory. Okay, and here you make sure that you create a certificate directory. In my case, I already have the directory because I've already completed this lab. So you create this, paste this directory code in your terminal, and then move into that file. So in my case, I am going to move into that particular folder. Inside there, make sure you paste all this. This is to download all the scripts, and then you are putting the 700 cert generate. Okay, once that's done, you will have, if you see in my case, I have the cert .sh already created in my file. So next what you will do is you will paste this code, then you paste this code and download. Then you are moving to your DPA Azure training, open it. Okay, at the setting, there is a setting. So what setting are they talking about here? Do you see a certificate here? Click on that. Okay, click on add. Click on add. And then you are going to paste this name over there. Root CA cert. After that, under here, click to open, because remember you downloaded the document to your local machine, so make sure you know where it has downloaded. Now we are going to upload back again, so you're going to open that particular document. So in my case, I have already downloaded document, and if you see, this is the document. So I'm just going to click and open. Okay, and then you're going to click save after that. Right? Once you have done that, you will see CA cert popping. Okay, so click on it. Click on it. Go all the way to the bottom and you see generate verification code. Click and you will download to your local machine a verification code. Okay, so the verification code will come up this generate, it will generate verification code. Then you copy to your clipboard. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to open your Cloud Shell here. So what we're going to do is cd, we're going to go back to the so I'm going to do curly braces. Oh, okay. What you're going to do is just copy this statement, okay, and whole statement. Copy the statement. Don't paste it first in your shell. In your shell document. Copy the statement. Paste. Do you remember just now you have created a verification? You didn't create, it's okay. Click back and then generate verification code. Copy, replace it here. Replace the code here. And then copy the whole thing and run it in your terminal. Put the command here and run it in your terminal. Once that's finished, it will be looking like this, similar like this. After you have pasted it, then you click again download. So this time it will download another particular file which shows as verified certificate of payment. Okay, so now what you're going to do is I'm going to click back here. Right, do you see down here? Going to locate the downloaded document. So in my case, I've already downloaded, and you see here, so I'm going to click that and open, and then I'm going to click verify. So once that is done, it will take several minutes to show the status here, and if you don't see it reflected, refresh here. You may need to refresh several times. And that completes task 2. So now you go under and you click manage enrollment. So under Manage Enrollment, click on Add Enrollment Group. Under the group name, paste this. Copy and paste this as the group name. See here, certificate. As citation type, make sure you select as certificate. CA certificate. In the primary, choose your root, CA, the file that you have just created. Secondary, you don't have to choose anything, okay? Even like weight, make sure you have chosen your training device. This is the same. And the bottom code here under Divine Twin State, paste this code over there, right? And then leave it to enable and save the file. In case I'm not going to save, I'm just going to close. I'm going to discard it. Alright, and then now log into your Azure portal. You've already in. Under the bash code, you're going to paste this statement. Okay, oh sorry. You're going to paste a statement and enter. So it brings you to that location. Paste this. And then copy and paste this, run the command, copy the whole statement, run the command, and copy this statement, run the command. So once you have done that, you actually will see that you would have downloaded several devices, 2000 to 2004. Okay, once you have done that, so once you have done that, now what you're going to do is you're going to go to overview here under your overview, your DPS, sorry. So you go to your DPS, under the overview, you make sure you have it copied. If you already copied like what I told just now, then you don't have to do this particular step. Okay, you can just straight away go to your studio, Visual Studio Code. You can just straight away open file, open folder. You open the folder that you have downloaded. For example, now we are going to lab 6. Under starter container device, you wouldn't see all this, you will only see one. So select that first. You're going to replicate that. So you select first your container device folder. Under this particular thing, you will see same as this. Alright, you will see this. Okay, you will see, remember, see here. You saw the census code here. Now, if it is not the same as your census name, paste it according to it. Copy this. It is the same. Go to File and Save. Okay. Now you go to Program. Alright. Now what we're going to do is similar to previous labs. We're going to locate the directions, and then we're going to. So now, what step 15 says is locate this particular endpoint variable. So you can Control F and locate it. So you can see it somewhere here. Make sure you paste this code with this statement, or you can just paste it directly. Okay, and then similarly, make sure your DPSI code is what you have pasted over there, and then make sure the certificate name is same as 2000, and here we will We will set it to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a test. Control find this statement, paste this code. Control find this statement, paste these codes. Control find this statement, paste this code. I'm going fast to show you where is the execution steps. Okay, right, once you have done, search this and then paste it with this. Move, scroll down, search this, paste with these codes, scroll, locate this, paste it with this, and then go to File and Save. Go to Terminal, click New Terminal. And then you click on .NET Build. Okay, once you click on .NET Build, it will be executing the file. Okay, so make a copy of the code. How are you going to do that? Make a copy of it. See here, build is successful, 0 warning and 0 error. And now you can replicate. So what an easy way I'm going to show you is, we are going to locate it. So where is the IoT lab? So I'm going to go to the lab, the particular document of the lab. And then I'm going to go here, lab, and this is lab 6. And starter. I'm going to copy this and paste. Left click, copy and paste. Okay. So you'll see similar like this. Rename the document. Paste. You're going to create 4 duplication of the folder, and you're going to rename them as container device 1, 2, 3, and then later 4. Like what I have done already. So once you have done, this is how you look. We will have similar folder structure. It's not done yet. We have a few amendments to do for all the folders. This is where you have to file, open folder. You got to open one by one the folder. You got to open select folder. Okay, I am going to teach you in a simpler way. I'm going to open multiple times. Okay, so you open a folder, you change this name to 2001. If this is a 2001 folder, change it to 2001 and go to program CS. Okay, make sure you change here. Okay, done. So, and then that's all you're going to do. You're going to change the name over here, and you're going to change the name. The rest is the same. You're going to change that, and you're going to change that. Okay, these are the 2 places you need to change the name in, according to the folder. So once you have done that, you save all or save, depending if both the document has not been saved, it will show save all. Click on it. If one of the document not saved, then you click on save. Okay, and similarly, you open the next folder, 2002, and you do the same step. You repeat the step for all the containers. Once that's done, you're ready actually. So once that's done, you can just open. You need to open file. So here we already open container device. Let's see, open file. Open. I'm not going to to open the main one. Okay, so I've already opened it. Okay, this is the first one. So I'm going to say terminal, or I can say view terminal for this particular folder. And I'm going to say .NET run. I'm going to click this and let it execute. You will start seeing something like this. The outcome will come out. Okay. Once it has completed, you will see message sent. So mine will be different because I have removed device in the okay, so you're going to do it here. Okay, you will get similar like this message, sending message. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go here, file, new window. You're going to click new window, meaning to say you're going to open another window, another Visual Studio Code window. You're going to open the folder and you're going to repeat the step as .NET run. You're going to do the same for all the 5 folders that you have created. Once all of them running, then what you're going to do is that's when we're going to go to Azure portal. We're going to go to the Azure portal here. Right, let's go to the Azure portal. Under the Explorer, right? Azure portal. So it's either here. If you are in home, you will see an Explorer. Okay, so we don't. So I'm going from the dashboard. Okay, so here I'm going to click on my IoT hub. Okay, I'm going to click on my IoT hub. And let it open for a while. So if it is not loading, you can use refresh, reload. So you're opening your IoT hub here. You see that even VR was be completed up to lab 6. My internet is taking some time, so I'm gonna do meanwhile. Okay, I'm gonna let it load. I'm gonna refresh again. Okay, alright. So under the Explorer, you see IoT device here? Click on that and you will see you'll see your devices. Okay, in my case I've deleted the devices. I don't see, but you will see devices. Okay, you will see sensor THL 200. Click on it, you change the device to 2 seconds. So you know what, you just copy this you just update it as 2. Okay, then you go back to Visual Studio. In Visual Studio here, it's running, right? Observe what happens. If you see the jump from one message to another message is 2 second delay. It would have automatically updated here. Okay, so for stopping it, you just have to press Ctrl C in your terminal, meaning to say, if you want to stop running the simulation, just press Ctrl C and it will stop. Okay, close the one twin, and then so now you have done your deprovisioning a single service from Group Enrollment. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open Cloud Shell here. You just follow through, then you click, wait for it to load. You click on this same process, CD certificate, and then you download them. Okay. Okay, then once you have done this too, you go to DPS, your home again. Okay, I want to view from my dashboard. It's easier for me to view from my dashboard. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open my DPS plate. So once the DPS plate is opened, give a while. It is because it is setting up and it is loading. Of course, each step takes a few seconds, depending on the internet coverage, and so the loading may take some time. So take your time. All right, click on DPS. So let it complete, and I do not want to go into fast. So let the resource group shows that my internet is kind of slow. So go into DPS. See, even my IoT or even my resource group is taking time to load. So it's because my resource group is not ready yet. So my device provisioning is also taking some time. So bear with me. We are almost completing the lab 6. We will move to lab 7 and lab 8 and other labs. So lab 6, hold on, I have already completed up to lab 7, so perhaps I'll be fast. So moving from lab 8, I will take some time because we will be doing it together. So it looks like the internet is pretty slow today. So let's see, my resources are up, but my resource group is still not yet opened. So yes, credit I have not used much because most of the credit that we're using is provision. We are removing it. Okay. So that's the reason why some of these services are being deleted. Just hold on. Actually, once you have done up to lab 7, perhaps The process are more or less same, and you would already get the uh, the flow on how to do a where to go. Excuse me. So let's go to manage enrollment here, and then we will go to add individual enrollment. Give us some time, it's loading. It's really taking a lot of time. I'm very sorry, viewers, and I do not actually want to take up your minutes, but yeah, it is taking up some time. This lab has already at least taken up about 30 minutes, and that's because I went quite fast. But for you, it may take slightly more each. As we go further, the labs will have many steps, and especially lab 7, there's a lot of steps involved in it, and it takes quite some time to complete. So let's look at the lab 6, and we're almost completed. This is uh, to have the managed enrollment. We wanted to make sure that our certificate is X509, and we copy the primary certificate. Click open and primary cert. Let me show you. The network has really slow down. I'm really having network issue perhaps. When your internet is not cooperating, it will take some time. So if it is 30 minutes, it may take longer than 30 minutes. Guys, don't worry. We're almost done. These steps are manually, you have to actually execute it there. It's a few steps here. Click on the PSI, and then you will see at the side here there will be a setting, and under the setting click on manage enrollment. You see my cursor is literally over here, and then when it has opened, you will see under below manage enrollment there will be group, and there will be add individual enrollment. So make sure you click on add individual enrollment plate, and then under mechanism choose X509, and under the primary cert you click open, and then make sure you copy the primary cert. So in my case, if you would have followed through in detail the previous step, and you will have the enrollment with you. So let's look at it. So here is the sensor. So you see, I already have the sensor. It is inside my Azure. So if you see here, sensor TL pen. So you actually open that. So I'm going to put it back into this folder so that it's easier to navigate. I'm going to put it here. So it's easy for me to explain to you. So you open this and then you upload it. Let's see. It's because of the internet. So I'm going to open that again. and you click Add Enrollment on the IoT Hub. Make sure you put the sensor THL 2004 and enable entry. Under the enable entry, make sure it is disabled. Then you go back at the top of it, click on Save button. This is where you see that under mine, I had sensor THL 2004 device. It's because I have only that left. Then when you go back to the IoT Azure Hub, okay, let's move to dashboard. See, it's delayed because of the resource group is not ready. It's taking time to download all the information from resource group. So this, one of the reasons why you get this is because of your internet speed. You have a disruption in your internet, right? Looks like we are almost there, but if you follow through, you would see it. I really wanted to show you step by step, but we are almost to the end, and it is delaying, so I don't want to hold your time. Let's see if it is allowing me to get, yeah, great, right? So under manage enrollment, we click that. Okay, you see here, this is a step under manage setting, manage enrollment. Okay, so do you see add enrollment and add individual enrollment? So here you click at individual enrollment, and then X509, and then under the primary key, locate the file that you have actually downloaded. So remember what I said just now? I am locating that, and the file name is sensor THL 2004. Click open. So in my case, I'm not going to do that. Okay, and then the rest remains the same. So except for here, make sure that it is disabled. Make sure it is disabled, and you have choose your IoT hub, and you click save. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to save it, and then you're going to deregister it. Okay, so under so once you have done that, you will see it like this. You definitely will see it like this. Okay, now we go back to our dashboard, right? And then we are clicking on IoT AZ Training Hub. You are opening your IoT Hub, right? Under your IoT Hub, in the Explorer, click on IoT device, and then you will see a sensor THL 2004. Click on it and then click delete. In my case, I don't have it, so make sure you click on it and then you delete. Then you click yes when it is. Okay. So in your Visual Studio, you run again under the container 4. Make sure that you are on a container 4. If you're not, open the folder, go to container folder, go to 2004 container, select folder. So you will have all the documents there, and in your terminal down here, go to .NET Run, and you will only run this because this is the only connected device to your settings. So this is what you will receive. You receive found certificate, but there are exceptions. Okay. You see, unhandled 20 PS. Okay. So this is why earlier I said that you will see this for me and not for your end. Okay, now going back again to the Azure for your dashboard. Click on your dashboard. Go to your DPS. They are asking us to go to our DPS service. Under the setting here, okay, you open your DPS. Under the setting here, click on Manage Enrollment. So why do you see none in the man? You will see one group here. So what you're going to do is click on it, scroll all the way down, and then click on Disable. And then click Save. And then you do what? You will see at the side here a tick box, a checkbox. Click on it, and this will be enabled. Click Delete. Yes. And that's it for the lab 2. So now we have already deregistered the services. So under the same, you go back to your dashboard, and then you go back to your IoT hub, and you see your device. Under the IoT device, click on it. By now you would be familiar with that. So here you will see sensor THR 2000. Click at the site, click delete. So here I'm putting it 3000, but no. You will click on sensor THR 2000, and then you click delete. When it prompts, yes, you do the same for all the other sensors. Right? So when you have deleted, when you run like what I have run just now, you will get that provision client. So you get an error message like this. Okay, thank you guys, and hope you can follow through, and sorry for the interruption in between because of the internet speed, and see you again in the next lab. Tata and bye. Don't forget to subscribe.